Hello, my friends. Hey, guys. Tuesday night, Dixie Bell. Welcome, welcome. Guys, my name is Angela. I am the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden. I'm an elite retailer for Dixie Bell over here in Frankfurt in Germany. I also am the German distributor for Dixie Bell over here. So when you join me, please say hi to me and just put in the comments where you're watching from. I know Dixie Bell is pulling the whole world together, so this is always exciting where everybody is coming from. So guys, tonight I'm having this, I'm going to show you because I've already prepared this one. Hang on. So see if you can see. This is what it looked like before I started. This is one of those bins just in, hi Kimberly, thank you for joining, Minnesota, that's great. So this is basically a metal bin, very shiny obviously. So hi Sissy, hallo, schön, dass du da bist. The top is plastic, this is metal. So I've already prepared it and put some Slick Stick on there. For those who don't know Slick Stick is a bonding primer by Dixie Bell. It is water-based. Hi Manhase, it is water-based, and this is basically making sure that the paint, bonsoir Michelle, ça va? It basically guarantees that the paint is going to stick to your project. So I've done that. Yesterday, basically. You put on from the Slick Stick, you put on one coat, you let it dry for about 2 hours, and then you put on the second coat, and you should let it dry for about 24 hours. So this time I'm really safe, so I'm well prepared. Okay, the plan is for tonight. Firstly, I'm using one of the new transfers. I call it the first generation. This was produced by a different company or printer, basically, than the other bells and whistles transfers. So they need a little bit more, may need a little, I don't know. I'm going to try them the first time also. Hello, Ulrike. Hi, Lori. Hi, Ale. So this is the plan. This is going to go on there. So the colors I've chosen to go with it is caviar, black. This is going to be a little bit of a cloudy finish. This is caviar. This is black. We have Stormy Seas, which is like a bluish gray color. Hi, Elle. Thank you for joining me. I have cotton. So this is cotton. This cotton is the purest white by Dixie Bell. I have for the race stenciling peony, bright pink, which is going to go nicely with the transfer. And I also, but you know, I mean, this is just going to come. This is just for the plan. I've got black glaze because the race stenciling. Usually the Seaspray you would put another coat of color on and then reveal it a little back by sanding. This is not what I'm going to do. So that's the reason I'm going to use the glaze at the end. Hello, Nicole. So Stormy Seas is beautiful, isn't it, Elle? I love it too. I have a couple of brushes with me. I have my favorite brush, which is the mini brush by Dixie Bell. For all my colors, I have the Best Dang brush because I love that to get like that cloudy blended finish. I have my Seaspray, which is going to come up later. I have my mud spatula, all by Dixie Bell. I have, oh, I've got to be careful. My cat is laying on the floor here. That I don't roll over her tail with my chair. Hello, darling. And I have my Mr. Bottle, well used, as you can see, all by Dixie Bell. So check out your local retailer to get those products. Hello, Ulrike. So guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will see that I answer them straight away. Ihr Lieben, wenn ihr Fragen habt, gerne in die Kommentare. Ich gucke, dass ich gleich dazu komme, ansonsten später. So, if you watch replay, please put hashtag replay into the comments. And yeah, if you have questions, then also put them in there. Chalk mineral paints by Dixie-Belle, they are water-based, they are VOC-free. You can paint onto your projects, usually straight away. This one is different as this is a metal bin, so this is very slippery. So you need, yes, fun colors. So you need a little more something to stick to. But you have to be careful. So she's right underneath me. So she probably wears some paint in a minute also. So you should mix them up beforehand, what I've already done, so that we can start a little quicker. As I said, they are water-based. Hi, Hilda. Hi, Julie. As I said, they are water-based. So you should mix them up before you use them so that all the ingredients are nicely mixed. Great benefits of the chalk mineral paints by Dixie-Belle is you can usually paint straight onto your project. You only have to clean it. They are self-leveling, they are VOC free, they've got no smell to them whatsoever. So if you want to use them indoors, it's no problem. Self-leveling means that the brush strokes will level themselves out during the drying process. And honestly, you don't need to seal them unless you want to have a different finish from the look or from the touch. That's totally up to you, but you don't need to. You don't have to. So I'm starting with caviar, and the plan is having caviar coming into the stormy seas and clouding the cotton into it. So I'm dipping my mini brush into the caviar. I usually like to mist it. I just forgot it because I've been talking to you. And I will get up and get you a little closer. So you've seen the whole thing. So don't help me push. So we're going to work on the bottom here. I'm not sure on the top. I know I want to have the black and white bits on there, but I'm not sure if I'm going to paint it peony on top or if I'm going to paint it cotton. So maybe you let me know which color you want to see on top. Instagram, thank you for watching also. Hi, Nicole. So I'm starting with caviar. So this is the first coat. I like to put on thin coats and go from there. So I'm going to lay the color on here. As I said, thin coats. And I go from there. And on the bottom also, can you see the bottom? Instagram, can you see everything? I'm gonna put you a little further down. There you go. Now you can see everything. Hi, Nina. Thank you for joining. Okay, L says peony. So I see how I feel. But I had that in mind also. So probably because the black will look nice on peony also. So it is 9 p.m. over here. So it's already dark outside. Fall is moving in pretty quickly. So who loves fall? I'm a summer person. I'm sad in some way. Hi, Pam. Houston. I have one of those ring lights, and I have my it's like I have my iPad. I'm filming that with my iPad because I have my iPhone for Instagram. I'm streaming those parallel, basically, Pam. So, Hallo Ute. Ja, ist der Urlaub vorbei, Ute? Das ist aber schade. So, okay, I'm gonna come in with Stormy Seas now. Now I'm going to dampen my brush just a little bit, so it's not like completely dry. That's all. You're welcome, Pam. My pleasure. So, same thing. Just like a little paint, little is more always. So And I'm laying it underneath the caviar. I'm going to transition that in a minute, but I'm first going to lay that down. The first coat, guys, is also for me checking if I like the colors, if it is really the way I want to have it at the end. So it won't be the first time I'm changing my mind, but I'm pretty sure I like those colors together. So I'm not mixing them yet. I'm just laying them down for now. I'm just working on the front. So I'll see if I can get done a little more in the first life. I think I want to go up a little further with the Stormy Seas. So you would usually paint with the wood grain if you paint wood. Obviously with this one, this is not, there's no wood grain here. Or you paint in the direction where you want to blend at the end. So this is basically up to you. And this coat is not going to be perfect or brilliant. It's probably going to look a complete disaster, as it is the first coat and the paints don't, the paints cover really well, as you can see, as there's like white underneath. But hello, Paula. Hi, Paula. Thank you for joining. Hi to Indiana. It is Ray, isn't it? Another Michelle from Malta. Michelle is a very creative name, just like Vera, as I've noticed. So thank you for joining me. So now I'm going to come in with cotton. All those paints I've already mixed up, guys. Don't forget that. I've just done that to speed that up. The cotton I'm going to pour in a little dish because I don't want to contaminate it. I'm usually pretty good at doing that. So just pouring that in here. I can always pour a little more in there if I need more. Shall leave that like that for now. So another mini brush. As I said, I'm first laying them down and then I'm going to come in with my pastel brush and I'm going to blend those. Hi to New Jersey. Hi, Jenna. Oklahoma. So I've heard there's another storm around the US at the moment, so I'm not quite sure which area this one is hitting. I just hope wherever you are that you are nice and safe. So with the darker colors, I just didn't bother using them out of the jar as they are dark. But with the white, I don't want to contaminate that with the already moving in there. I don't want to contaminate that with the. So, okay, first try coming in with the Bastang brush and see if I can get that cloudy look. So you can use it dry. It is a little harder, but you can use it dry. The brush itself, just spray the area just to move that into each other. As I said, I want to have like a complete cloudy look. I want to have a little bit more caviar on top. It's already dried. I'm going to do a second coat anyway. I want to go from the dark to the lighter area and have it a little cloudier. So if you feel the paint starts dragging, just go in with your mister bottle and mist that up. You can clean that in between. Oh, what do you mean you can? You should clean that in between if it picks up the paint. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for joining. Ah, okay. So you can see it already gets like this cloudy look. This is what we are going for, dirty, cloudy. And this is going to look pretty nice at the end with the cherry blossoms. So this is basically the look we're going for at the end. You can see how nicely those blend. It's already starting to dry. It is still pretty warm over here. Summer came a little back. You can still see the transition line, but this coat is not supposed to be perfect. I basically just want to check which way we're going. The caviar at the bottom is already dry, so I'm just adding a little more of the caviar down here. Oops, throwing this thing down at the same time. It is round, so it is rolling. So, plan is I want to do 2 coats. That's the reason I'm just working at the front here, and I want to do the raised stenciling with the peony at the bottom, at the top with you, or at the top of that, yeah, not like the top, but you know what I mean. So if you don't want to mix those colors too much into each other, you can basically just do one area, clean your brush, and then go to the next. This always depends what look you're going for. So this is basically, I want to have a little bit more of the, where's my cotton at the bottom? There you go. Get that clouded up, right around, right down. So I'm going with the best dang brush. I'm going right over the whole thing. It looks a complete mess, I know. But when the second coat is finished and the transfer goes on there, you see which way this is going at the end. So the slick stick is going to show through also. Yes, this is the first coat. And I don't mind, I like that, having a little bit of the caviar coming into the whole area, just to mix that. So this is the plan. I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to just go a little further around here, make this area a little nicer. I've got my squeaky table. I'm sorry. I still haven't put any what's it called in English? WD-40. So this is basically where we are going. Nice and dirty and cloudy. Hi, Carolyn. Thank you, Pam, for answering. Hi to Dayton. Thank you, Jana. So is Dixie Belle on here? I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen them yet. So, and who knows me? I'm not like the typical flowery person, so I like to have it a little bit different, not like completely. Oh, okay, you have it over there also. All right. So I'm going to dry that quickly, guys, because I want to put the second coat on with you. And I should put the paints out of the way for now. Shh. It's my other fur baby. Guys, if you haven't done it yet, please pop over to my page and leave me a like there. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Sorry for the noise. So chalk mineral paints, they dry very, very quick anyway. So when you do your project, I wouldn't recommend using a hairdryer or a heat gun or something like that. Because obviously you interrupt the the drying process, so to say, because you're speeding it up. And basically at the end, the paint won't have a chance to level itself out. So it depends on the look you're going for. So, oh, it's snowing all over the place. Oh, Michelle, is the weather that bad over there? So, okay, now I'm going to come back in. So now I'm just going to start at the top again. Lay my caviar down. So now you can see that it is really nicely covering. So, yeah. And lay down the Stormy Seas. Again, just a little. I'm not mixing them yet. There's different ways of blending, guys. There's lots of ways to do that. I'm not saying that this is like the way you have to do that. I'm just showing you basically the way I do that to get that look. So, okay, and I will put the caviar down at the bottom. This is a small piece. I'm making a mess already. This is a small piece, so I can get that done pretty quick. So you can see second coat coverage is perfect. And with the slick stick underneath, you won't have any, that's me. Do your hands look like that? So. It does, Paula. All right. Hi, Derek. That's good. Okay. Smart camera. Smart camera. There's some Stormy Seas on the bottom here also. And there we go. Let's see how far up I want to get. A little bit more here. I'm going to mist that in a second because I can feel the paint is already drying. That's the reason I have a mister bottle. The mister bottle is one of the essential things for blending to keep your paint moist and moving. So come in with my cotton. Cotton is the only color. I pour it in on a little plate because I don't want to contaminate my jar. Again, I'm still not touching the lines, or not very much anyway. I'm just laying it down. And then I'm gonna come in with my, Then I'm gonna come in with my Western brush and blend it. Nice and stripy. Oh, Neani, I don't know if I pronounce the name correct. The paint, once you've opened it, well, I wouldn't say it lasts forever, but it lasts for ages, you know. If it gets a little thick, just add a little water. As it is water-based, it's no problem. So I'm gonna come in from the top, just swirl those two together, the caviar and the stormy seas. And going to clean that up a little. Do the same thing from the bottom up. If it gets too light, just add a little bit more of caviar, other way around. If it gets too dark, add a little more of the other colors. You can do that up to the stage where it is how you like it. So, and this is supposed to be a bit of a cloudy blend and not like a perfect blend. So, come in, mixing. Stormy seas into the cotton, going right over it and in a swirly motion, as you can see. You can go, up and down. You can go this way. You can go horizontal, to blend those. But I'm going in swirls because I want to have it cloudy at the end. It's supposed to look cloudy. So I'm going to move you a little around. I think I've got to get a little, more in front because I can't really see what I'm doing. Oops, there was a lot of the cotton on there. So I'm going to clean my brush. Just keep a clean rug next to you. It is a bin. It's a metal bin. And it's pretty light on top there. I'm going to bring in a little more caviar to darken that a little up. There you go. And this is done pretty quickly, as you can see. And this is also very easy if you're not very much experienced or something like that. Very easy to do because this is not about a perfect blend. This is about to get cloudy, moody, and that's basically the way we are going. And I'm just using one brush, the Basting brush, which is very thick. I can hardly get my hand around it, as you can see. You're welcome. You're welcome. And this is perfect for basically getting it like this moody. So I think that's the way I like to have it. You can see the swirls, which is just about perfect for me. Yeah, that looks good on camera. That looks good. So, and this is 2 coats. Cover perfect. Again, if you feel the paint is dragging or something like that, just come in with a little bit more on the bottom here. Just come in with your mister bottle, and there you go. You're good to go. Just bring it a little further up. Caviar. Oops, lid out of the way before I throw everything, and come a little further down from the top. So. That's it. Clean it in between when you feel it has picked up too much of the other paint. And there you go. That looks pretty much the way I want to have it. So now we come to the raised stenciling. I want to have, for the raised stenciling, I want to have, put those to the side. I want to have a pink ribbon on the top and on the bottom. So, oh yeah, the thunderstorm and lightning, Nina. Oh, the weather is all over the place. Everywhere, isn't it? I'm I'm going to come in. I'm going to do the raised stenciling. You can use the Dixie mat for raised stenciling. I'm going to use there's a little bit of white there. I don't want that. Hang on. And a little more paint there. So this is, you usually should let that dry for about 1 to 2 hours before you continue. Obviously, I didn't do that. So I am reactivating the paint underneath. So just go from there, a little more. You can see it's no problem. Just add a little bit more paint, go over it, and that's it. I'm not pressing very hard with that brush. So I'm always saying it's almost like butterfly kisses from painting. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I hope so. I think that'll go pretty nicely with it. So I'm going to dry that again. Again, let it dry on its own. Don't speed it up like I do. So, and I am using, where is it? Ah, here it is. I've taped it to the table. I'm smart. I've taped it to the table. So this is also by Dixie Belle. Bells and Whistles is the, well, basically the creative line, the accessories and stuff from Dixie Belle. This is the tiles stencil I'm going to use. And I'm going to use this part up here, because I think that's pretty cute. And I will cut that. Yes, I will cut that off. You know me, I hate that. I hate putting glue onto my stencils and stuff like that. But this is, you know, this is a big stencil, and I'm not going to make it harder on myself than I need to. So, but this, the top part is the one I want to use. So I'm just getting my scissors. The stencils by Dixie Belle, they are nice and thick and strong. Okay. Whew. Actually, I mean, I haven't unrolled it yet, so I couldn't tell you which is the top and which is the bottom. So the material is mylar, so it is pretty strong, but you can cut it with a scissor. So this is what I'm just going to do now, because I just want to use that frame thing, and I don't want to make my life too hard. I usually do, but not this time. So, and I'm keeping it like this because I think I may put a woody band trim on top. I'm not quite sure yet, but I think this is going to look quite cute there anyway. So this is the piece we're going to use, and as I said, I'm going to use the Seaspray for the raised stenciling. It has the benefit, basically, you can add the Seaspray to any paint color. It does not change the paint color at all, and it dries rock hard. So you can basically, you don't need to seal that afterwards. While with the mud definitely has to be painted and sealed. Texas, that's correct. That's what I heard. So I hope everybody there is just keeping safe. So Seaspray is a texture additive, guys. It is a powder. It comes with this scoop, and Dixie Belle says you should put I think it is 2 level scoops of Seaspray to an 8 ounce of Dixie Belle paint. 8 ounce is basically this size. Obviously sometimes, and this time I don't need that much. So I'm going to add first some of the paint. Oh, I think the peony I haven't mixed that yet. So you can basically see, you can see it a little bit milky. This is the reason you should mix up your paints nicely before you use them. Just to make sure that all the nice benefits are mixed. Oh dear. You know, from that point, we're pretty lucky over here. So, see if you can see. See, hang on. See if you can see. I'm going to make a mess again now. I know that. I'm just going to show you. I'm just pouring a little of paint in here. Just about as much. I think, oh, that was already too much. This was already too much. Put a little back in here. We see. And I'm going to add, you can basically make it as thick or thin as you would like to have it. So I'm just adding a little with the Seaspray also. A little goes a long way. And I'm going to, you can see this is the powder. Mixing it up. And this is going to thicken the paint. So you can get like, basically like an aged look or something like that. And usually, or the most common way this is used basically at the base coat. So you put that in here with your paint. You add a layer of this Seaspray to get some texture on your project. You let it dry, and then you come in with another with a contrasting color on top, and then you can basically sand it a little back, and oh, look at my fingers. You can sand it a little back, and the base is going to show through. The color is going to show through. So it's a very versatile product. I'm using it, so this might not be enough now. So this is pretty thick. This is how I like to have it for the stenciling. And you can see it doesn't change the color at all. So now I'm going to stress my paint out completely again. It is not completely dry, but I'm going to tape my stencil a little bit just to make my life easier. If I may take it off, I'm just going to put a little more paint on there. So I'm not worried about those things. You know me. Every boo-boo you make and every mistake happening, it's nothing you cannot correct at the end. So this is just some painter's tape I'm using. There you go. Just to fix it lightly. I've got my mud spatula I'm going to use for it. And I'm just going to pick that up with it. And I'm going to spread that on here. See if I have enough of the product. There might be enough for that small piece here. So there's a little bit of bleed through or something like that, which usually you won't have much with the consistency as thick. You should be good to go. If so, as this is going to be a little bit of a rustic project anyway, I am not worried about it. So still, I'm just like sliding my Just sliding my spatula over the stencil to push the paste basically into all the details. Spread a little out. You can sand that down at the end if you have some high peaks which you don't like and you've missed smoothing them out. You can basically sand those down at the end. So you're not seeing what I'm doing here on the side, but I'm going to reveal that in a second anyway. There you go. So don't, any leftovers, don't pour it down your drain because you will block your pipes. So also the stencil, make sure you clean it with a cloth first, or you pour the water you've cleaned it in, whatever, outside, but not in down your drain. So I shall take that off now. Oh, that looks sweet. Okay, and you can see even the paint was not dry. I didn't take any down. So okay, I shall put that right into some water. Fingers. If you accidentally poured some down your drain, just make sure that you add loads of water afterwards. So this is basically the first coat we are doing. Now this is I'm going to let this dry now. So it's 44 minutes. I've managed everything I wanted to do. I don't want to have it down there. I'll let that dry. And this is going to go all the way around. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, everybody stay safe. That's the main thing at the moment. So else at the top we shall do in peony. I probably will do that, but not now. It's already 44 minutes. So we've been blending with the Best Dang brush. We've had caviar, stormy seas, and cotton. 2 coats underneath. This is a metal bin. I've used Slick Stick. And now we've done some raised stenciling with Seaspray and peony, this bright pink. And this is going to go at the end with the cherry blossom. This is going to look cute together. And those white bits, they're going to go on the top, and the colored ones are going to go on the bottom here. So I like the cloudy look. I hope you also like what you see. That's the idea behind it. So, my friends, thank you so much for joining me. For those who don't know me, my name is Angela. I am the owner and creative energy from Elephant Helden. If you haven't done it yet, guys, please pop over to my page and leave me a like there. Give me a follow. That'll be absolutely fantastic. Yeah, if you want to shop the products, pop over. Thank you, Jenna. That's sweet. Pop over to the Dixie Belle page and check for your local retailer and make sure you get it from them. As I said, I'm an Elite retailer over here in Frankfurt in Germany. I also am the German distribution for Dixie Belle paints. So if you want to become a retailer over here in Germany, contact me, please. Otherwise, everybody, please stay safe. Were there any more questions? I'm not quite sure. I'm just quickly going to check. No, I think I didn't miss anything. I'll check anyway. So if I've missed something, I will I will make sure it answer those. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed that. It's not that you have to do it that way. I'm just, trying to give you some ideas and some inspiration. I hope that works, guys. You stay safe. Thank you so much for being with me tonight, and I'll see you on the Dixieville page next Tuesday, and on my page on Thursday if you want to. So you take care, guys. Bye bye. Thanks for being with me.